Hello and welcome to the episode 3 of the series for 0 to 100 in Payday 2. This is basically a what can I do without having someone specifically run me through it. Just to start in, we got some new guns. We got the PPK alternative and the Car 4. Basically these were set up so that I could get a lot lower concealment. It's a pretty standard build. If you're looking for it, just look up online. It's pretty much the standard weapons they have with the Car 4, with concealment, unless you're getting the Raven. Alright, so let's go and get a very hard mission with Shadow Raid, which means that I'll get a decent payoff. It won't be a bad ratio on what I'm doing to what I'm getting. Whereas like if you do like a normal or just a hard, the payoff is a lot less than what you would want the time input to be on this mission. So again, we're using a suit. It really doesn't matter what the alternative item is. We just need to go in and buy thermite and drop it at the first, and then we'll need to do a loot drop off. And normally doing the bag zipline to tug is the easiest way to get the loot out, or at least the safest, easy way. It's relatively low probability of getting caught. The only people that actually would catch you are are guys that are walking across the top of the building and the catwalk. So let's go ahead and grab some thermite. We're only going to use one of them. We're not doing the double thermite entrance since we got the zip line on the way out. Now, the initial guard area, you don't have to walk past slowly, but I do it every once in a while just to see what kind of guards are out there to start with. Depending on what you have to spawn with, you may or may not be able to walk in there and grab a bag or two before you do any of this. Now, that being said, it is the most efficient use of your time to get in and get as many bags in the actual warehouse as possible before you get the Dark Walker drop. The helicopter comes in and brings in more guards. After, okay, well, right. Okay, let me check into that for a second. Alright, after you get this guy, he's either going to be at this side or he's going to be right in front of where the door was, just around the corner. Now, on the lower levels, you actually get that walkway, which you can use to go up to the catwalk, which is nice. Let's go ahead and send him over. He'll get a vacation on a tugboat. And let's go ahead and go up and see what we can get upstairs. The whole point of this is to get as much stuff out of upstairs as possible, so that you have the main warehouse area, so you have the least likely, the smallest chance, least likability. Wow. Yeah, that's great words, yo. The smallest chance to get caught when the extra guards show up. Alright, so a couple seconds. Man, I am just killing it. By the end of this, this video, I'm gonna have like 12 enunciation problems, and it's gonna be great. Tell you what. All right, crowbar, nice, and guard, cool. I'm glad I did not walk out there. Alrighty, let's go ahead and let you walk on by. Unfortunately, there's not a painting or anything right next to my character, to the right, next, it'd be laying up against that wall. So there's not an extra painting to grab up there, but we'll get other stuff. Like the cocaine is pretty much a guaranteed right there, and it's a little bit of a walk. You're not gonna, for most of the loot, you're going to walk a decent amount of time to get it out. The whole map is a long stealth map, so you're either going to be doing this for fun, or you're going to be doing this because you just want to try and do it, like your own personal achievement at getting everything out quietly, or not just say quietly, but efficiently. Um, you could spend half an hour on this map and then only be halfway done if you're slow at it. So I would really let's see if I can walk down this. Nope, I can't walk down ladders either. This is gonna be a great video. I could tell already. All right, so with all that being said, this is going to be a long map. If you all haven't played this before, if you have, then you already know. So let's go ahead and go up this way. This is pretty much the slickest way of getting loot out of the bottom area. Okay, there's no one. Cool. So there's probably should have gone upstairs and got that last piece of loot from the crate. I'm assuming there's a crate with loot up there. Sometimes it's technically empty, but. And it looks like some guys walking around the stairs over there. Yep. 2. Nice. Okay. So, yeah, we'll just drop this off. Yep. I normally, when I walk up that ladder, like to walk up with the W key all the way up, and then once I get into that top little area, I like to turn around and hit the S key to walk the rest of the way, because it will carry you out of the manhole area, but it won't throw you in any weird directions. It also gives you a better direction, like a view, instead of just walking straight up and then hoping no one's next to you. Let's go ahead and just drop it down there and see what we can get out here. Since we only have to do 7 bags, it's not 9 or 12. It's not that bad. Nothing. Let's go ahead and jaunt across here. And see, that's the Dark Walker. Money bags. Dark Walker drop. I think the most annoying thing has to be the guy talking the entire time. If it's a stealth map, just stop talking. I don't want to hear a single word you're saying. It shouldn't be. You should just have a 3-second little blurb every, at the beginning and the end, and that's it. Okay, well, let's see what's in here. I was gonna walk around. Oh, awesome, an artifact. Alright, let's get this out of here before the... Okay, cool. There's a painting right there. So let's get this out of there before we get the extra guards. And there's one right there. Okay. Let's go and drop this and check. Because it's a lot better to check than to be held, right in the middle. Yeah, okay, let's try it. You don't want to be stuck right in the middle with an artifact. You're just pretty much screwed. There's not a way to get out of it. Alright, I would imagine the new guards will probably be right around the top stairs area right now. And... shit. That's not cool. Totally ignore that laser that's going across the door. Don't even worry about it. Come on. Yeah, that's... Yep, totally still work. I do not like how inconsistent some of these guards can be. I understand RNG, and it's just a matter of what the guards can do, and if you have too predictable of a map, that's not that's not all that great. But the fact that sometimes you can have people just standing like stationary guards in the worst places, it just makes it pretty much undoable. If you have a guy posted up right around that corner where they normally have a camera, or right around this corner, I don't know. You can definitely get around it and you can make do, but it's not the easiest thing to do. So let's go ahead and now that we have all these bags, let's move some of them. It's always worth moving bags if you have a couple of them, so that if you do get down to the line, you've already moved bags. You don't want to, say, have 6 bags out of 7 not moved, have 1 bag done, and then all of a sudden get caught. Because if you had those 6 bags, you most likely could have just put the extra time in and moved those 6 bags. So you could have already, had your win. And then when you got caught, it'd been like, oh, okay, well, I'll just need to run to the exit. And yeah, there's a camera down that way. It's all good. I don't see anyone, so let's just go run across. Yeah, just run across. Let's see if I can walk down the ladder again. No? Maybe? Yes? Yay! Gotta do a little bunny hop right there. Yeah, just... do I want to... Yeah, let's go up. Let's see if there's any better looting right now. Sometimes there's cocaine in there. It's not always true, but... yeah, there's cocaine in there. Let's go ahead and try to grab that. I don't have the bagging perk yet, which definitely makes that room a little bit more dangerous. I normally don't go in there unless I really need a bag. So I should have just a handful. I need 1 more, I think. Let's go ahead and go around here. That guy's empty. That guy's empty. That guy's empty. And then there's this painting. So I've never seen one of these not have something in it. Cool.
That was last seen in the Iraqi National Gallery.
I don't understand why an Iraqi National Gallery has an English style painting in it. I mean, that's I guess something, but I don't know. The guy had a wig and had colonial garb on. Doesn't really match up. Alright, let's just go walk around this guy. Alright, so I normally always walk that way so that the general forward momentum will carry me into the stairs. Yeah, let's put that down. If I need to run with something, that would be the easiest one to run with. The unfortunate thing is, if you're this low level, unless you just specifically perk into the stamina one, like I don't have many perk points into anything right now, you're pretty much just out of luck when it comes to moving stuff, and this artifact one is definitely the case. So I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and speed up this artifact piece or cut it out, and then I'll be right back. Alright, and I'm back. So we just put the artifact on the zipline, and let's miss the camera. I'm going to go ahead and check the outer area to see if I can get any bags. Now, I know I did say that I was going to move all the bags first. There's some of these containers that are pretty safe bets. Like that first one normally doesn't have anything in it, but if it does, it's a completely safe bet. This other one right here, this red one, is another really safe bet. And yeah, there we go, money. Totally doable. So let's go ahead and, again, once you get to right about here, you're pretty much safe. Just an FYI, don't pop that camera if you're thinking maybe I'll just protect myself from it. Oh yeah, that was a bad idea, and that's a lot of bullets. Oh man, do I not have any body bags? That's going to be... Ooh. Okay, well, I guess this is going to be running the bags right now. As quickly as I possibly can. That was a bad choice. So yeah, totally exactly explained what's probably going to end this map badly for me. Okay, so run this bag. We're at 4. We just need 3 more. Let's just run over there. As long as that guy doesn't turn, he's not going to see me. Just jump. Oh, there's a ledge there. Okay, that works. So Coke, run up to Okay. Run across. Cool. Alright, I need to move at least one more bag, and then I can just use the, oh shit. Someone see that? Oh my god. And there's the alert, so is someone calling yet? Yeah, there's my 1 minute timer. Okay, so let's go and grab the painting and see if we can make it to the, yeah, just take that fall damage. Yeah, painting, okay, good. See if we can just, here's the bad part. Stamina is gonna go away right, like, just instantly. Why did I, okay. Yes, great choice there, Ben. No stamina, 30 seconds. Now, at least I'm not doing this with a bag of money or anything else. The painting is the lightest thing out there. So this is at least not the worst option. 15 seconds. Okay, I think I'll make it. Yeah, I'll make it. That, I could have had a lot more money though. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, there's a down to the edge of the end of, well, whatever. Couple seconds. So now I got some money. Money. Okay. 1 mil offshore, 262 on. That's not bad. I got some XP. The XP is the nicest part. Well, I mean it's more beneficial than money is at this point in time. I mean they have to go hand in hand, but you can always get more XP, and the money cost of upgrading the XP, like, you know, upgrade your skill points at the very beginning, is a lot less. And I also unlocked a whole bunch of guns I'll never touch for the first part of it, but whatever. Alright, so level 17. And the cards. By the way, thanks for watching, and you have a good one. Make sure you see the next one in the series.